Good morning. I am Chris Rodriguez, Director of the Office of Homeland Security and Preparedness. I'd like to thank Chief Technology Officer David Weinstein, the Attorney General Chris Perino, Director Alexander, and of course Chief Kopp for being here today. Chancellor, thank you for allowing us to speak here. And I'd also like to recognize former Attorney General John Hoffman, who's here as well. One of the challenges we face in Homeland Security, and certainly in the counterterrorism space, in this threat environment that we face, is how do we empower the public and how do we empower our first responders during an emergency situation. Think about the attacks that happened in Orlando, in San Bernardino, and of course overseas in Paris and in Brussels. The text to 911 capability will allow, in the event that the unthinkable happens in our backyard, the public to be able to, in a safe way, text to 911 and be able to provide vital information to first responders arriving on the scene. FBI surveys of active shooter situations that have occurred across the country show that about 70% of active shooter situations end in less than 5 minutes. And in some cases, the speed at which those events happen sometimes outpace the ability of first responders to arrive on the scene. Omar Mateen in Orlando was able to kill 50 people in a matter of seconds by firing into a crowd at that nightclub. The assailants in San Bernardino also were able to kill about a dozen people, 14 people, in a matter of minutes. And so what I see in this capability for text to 911, again, we are doing everything we can from a law enforcement and Homeland Security enterprise to empower our citizens, as in this threat environment, they become the first line of defense against people who would do us harm. And in addition, we are empowering our first responders to get vital information that they need when they arrive on the scene. So I'm proud to be part of this effort. I commend the Office of Information Technology and, of course, the Attorney General's Office and the State Police for the work they've done on this effort. Thank you.